Okay, and the Fulani balloon, yes.
Just look at what Fulani is doing in my village. Just look at this is Ezago.
Displaced persons seeking refuge in Nimbo and Eha Amufu community in Isuzu local government area of Enugu State have appealed to the Enugu State government for assistance in dealing with persistent attacks by suspected herdsmen, sacking them from their farmlands, homes and schools.
Please, what is happening in Enugu State? For over 4 months now, Enugu people have not rest. Fulani herdsmen has invaded Enugu State, different communities, crying and complaining of the atrocities, killings, mayhem being perpetrated by these Fulani herdsmen. I don't know what is happening. Where are the security men? They are nowhere to be found. These guys have gone about killing villagers. They take their cow to their farm, destroying their farm produce. And when they complain, they will come at them. These are various videos of what is happening in Enugu State, of all the atrocities these Fulani herdsmen are committing. You remember last Sunday at Nimbo, these Fulani herdsmen invaded the community and they killed over 4 people in that community. Or is it the one that happened at Eha Amufu? And various communities in Enugu State. I want you guys to watch the video so you can see the level of atrocities these Fulani herdsmen are committing in Enugu State. And the government are not doing anything. The government are just sleeping. I don't know what is going on, to be honest. Is it until Enugu State will turn to IDP camp before the government will wake up? I don't just know what is the work of a government, if not to protect the life and properties of the citizens. This has continued to be going on for the past 4 months now. No state in Igbo land have faced this level of killing by the Fulani herdsmen like Enugu State. I don't know what is going on. Enugu State was not like this before. The governor of Enugu State should, as a matter of urgency, do something about this. We can't be in our land and be sleeping with one eye because of Fulani herdsmen that came all the way from the North Nigeria in the name of rearing cattle. Because this is what they are using to come to our land. They are disguised as herdsmen. I don't know how these guys will see a farm and they will take their cow to this farm. Now, when the owner of the farm will complain, instead of them to leave the farm, what they will do is they will go back and bring their gun and invade the village. When are we going to continue to fold our hands? And the most funniest part of it is that the youth of the communities are nowhere to be found. If na court clash now, we go get strength. If na to the fight court war, we go get strength. But ordinarily to protect your father's land, you guys are nowhere to be found. Watch the video, guys.
Nimbo, a community in Uzowani local government area, has been ravaged by suspected armed herdsmen, leaving residents in fear and mourning. Comrade Raf Eze, speaking exclusively to Signature Television, recounted the harrowing event.
So a lot of mishap has befallen the community. So on many occasions, our women are being raped in the farm by the cattle rearers. So they have killed a number of our women and men at the farm. Farmers have deserted their farms, going to Opanda now. Opanda is now the ghost of his former self. And this Opanda, that is where we produce yam, cassava, and other farm products. So the whole of Nimbo is known for production of various farm crops. But at the moment, nobody is prepared to go to the farm because of the fears of these herders. They have continued to name our people. At the moment, it is no longer kidnapping. But at sight, when they see people coming either on motorcycle or vehicle, they start shooting them. So the current one now is that last Sunday, why our people are having funeral ceremony at the herders came to the community, started shooting sporadically, thereby killing 4 persons in that Uguduru community. So it has been like this over the period. Nimbo as a whole, we are not safe. In the morning like this, people will find it difficult to come out, to go to their farms.
Among the victims are Oke Simon Ugu Oruku, Oke Chukwuebuka, Julius Ogbonna Odiegbu, and Gabriel Ugwo Ezia. Nimbo's President General Clement Akachuku expressed profound sadness at the boldness of the attackers.
Between us and Kogi, there's nothing to secure us. They come in anytime and go back and kill and go back. 3 years ago, our mayor here, he ran into this place and saw where the woman was, butchered. He wept here and consoled us. The same is a syndrome. The same thing is repeating itself again. And now, not only 1 person, but 4. Last week at Iyekoro, one of our brothers was killed. There were 4 shots, but the 3 survived. He was the one that died. About 2 months ago, they kidnapped 12 of our people. One of them is here. Is Edwin here? All right. 15. 3 are non-indigenous that were doing their business, a timber business in the farm. The escape route is the borderline. They have too many border. They can go through any channel. You can't even discover.
Governor Peter Mba, accompanied by security heads, visited the community to reassure them of government support.
I want to let you know that Nimbo is not alone in this tragic act. We are all victims of this tragedy. But let me assure you that enough is enough. I don't think that we would allow our hospitality to be taken for granted. Okay? We are very hospitable people, but when we demonstrate hospitality, we expect our guests, people who have come to mingle with us, to also abide by the rules, to play by the rules, to obey the laws of our land.
From Nimbo to Adani, and now in Eziago and Isuzo local government areas, communities are facing the grim reality of violence. Just weeks ago, women in Adani protested the killings of their loved ones in the farms, while in Eziago, a farmer was shot at while returning from his farm with his wife. Speaking exclusively to Signature Television, Reverend Father Thompson shed light on the harrowing experiences faced by communities in Isuzo. His accounts paint a stark picture of fear and insecurity gripping the area.
So you have reports, people being they see them, then also some people were agitated.
These attacks come at a critical time, coinciding with the farming season when farmers are returning to their fields to cultivate crops. The implications are dire, with the potential for increased hunger and unrest looming large over the land. As Enugu State grapples with this wave of attacks, the need for swift and decisive action is clear. Stay tuned for further updates on this unfolding situation. Charles Pius reporting for Signature Television.
Ndaboki, very much 20. The bridge about.
Nose on that. Nobody had a man to buy because nobody had a man to buy and Ndaboki. Yeah? Upon the Fulani banner. Nobody had made this young man knows of buying that. Always very safe to buy when a good issue I need. Yeah? Okay, just go away and we're going to say, and also, that was the this man. This away again, maybe. Somebody doing them the way we're all this boy about that. Away again, maybe. Away again, maybe. No, so time all down. ọ bụkwa na ọhụrụ na izuru ezu nwoke a na-egbu ihe nta ma nchi ya pụọ kwe gbutuo aka ọrụ ndị Fulani enwere mmadụ nke ahụ bụ anyị ebe isi ọgụ ma a na-egbu m ọnwa nta ya ka nwennekọ ya jere agụ ya ka onye ọbụla jigedi oyi ke nwa ya ka nwennekọ ya jere agụ ama ka ihe were ekwoke wee ka ekwohere ego bụ isi ọgụ ma ndị je nje gbota akwụkwọ nwa ndị Fulani gburu isi eme ọnwa iri a na-ekwu na ndị Fulani na-ata mbacha ata ihe niile emebi isi ha na-eme ndị Fulani na-egbu mmadụ be anyị anyị ka nọlụ ekiri ha ọ bụ nkwa na ọhụrụ dịka na Chimọnwa gbatara ndị nwe egbuo isi mana taa ndị Fulani baa na aya be anyị n'Enugu be anyị nwa ndị Fulani na ihe ha mere isi ọgụ ma gburichọọ ya ahụ ya niile bụ mma onye mmadụ anọ na ndị Fulani na-eku na-apụ mmadụ be anyị anọ na ndị Fulani na-egburi mmadụ be anyị anọ na ndị Fulani na-eri mbata anyị anọ na ndị Fulani na-etigbuji mmadụ na ahịa ka mmadụ ji isi wee koro n'obodo a o wee ihe dị siri ọgụ mmadụ ma eketa anụ na oge mmadụ eke na-eji eweta ihe n'ebi ya mma onye nkwara ya nwata ikwu ọnụ ihe adịghọkwa mma ihe ọ batara n'ezi agaba ya adịghọkwa mma
oke ndị Fulani gbara unu egbe n'ụzọ mụrụ ọkpa n'ụzọ na-abịa ụlọ ka unu ji moto unu na-anataba anyị na-abịa n'ụzọ na-abịa ụlọ ha gbadiche moto unu so mgbọdụ gị n'aka na mgbọ mee gị ihe a oh my God. Sorry. Okay. So ndị Fulani ka anyị na-achọzi ihe akwazibe anyị n'olu amago mọlọkpa Eziagụ dị n'Enugu steeti. God forbid.
Just look at what Fulani is doing in my village. Just look at, this is Eziagụ. This is somebody's farm. This is cassava and akidi farm. Look at what Fulani is doing. Carrying their cow to our farm. Let alone they will talk that their food is scarce. They are running. I want you people to see this. This is Eziagụ, somewhere in Olo. Fulani herdsmen, they brought cow in our town, eating our cassava, eating our everything. They don't want us to eat in this town. They don't want anything like food in Igbo land. That is why they are doing all this thing. This is cassava farm, and this is the akidi. Can you people see that? This Nigeria, this is now in Olo. This is life now. Now before Kalawa, herdsmen, they are in our farm eating. If you talk, they will come and kill you overnight. Thank you, my brothers and sisters.
Displaced persons seeking refuge in Nnamdi Eha Amufu community in Isuzo local government area of Enugu State have appealed to the Enugu State government for assistance in dealing with persistent attacks by suspected herdsmen, sacking them from their farmlands, homes and schools.
That Ogbete is a very big farm settlement. All of us, we are born there. We grew up there. We schooled there. Everything is there. Market is there. Schools is there. Everything is there. The surprising that all this has been destroyed. When we come to this home base now, we find out that a family of 12 living in one room. Our farmland, all has been destroyed.
Masquerades and community youth appear to be performing spiritual rites or marching for celebratory purposes But on further investigations, the community residents made a shocking revelation.
This young boy, they killing that man for this waiting. They came to farm while he's farming, and they butcher him one by one. Some they will even collect their eyes. Some they will collect their private part. A woman who is a pregnant woman, was killed, and they removed the child inside her womb and ran away.
In Mbuji community farm settlement alone, documents obtained from sources show that between May 2021 and January 2023, several have lost their lives. Afia TV reached out to the Enugu State Police Command Public Relations Officer DSP Daniel Ndukwe, but was unable to get a response at press time. The question remains, which way forward? In Enugu State, Nathalie Uko reporting for Afia TV.